Hello everyone, and welcome back to our series where we are the Unholy Horde here in Norland. And in the last episode, we were attacked by the Inquisition, but we managed to beat them. And it was quite funny how that all happened. I never knew that that was a thing, that the Inquisition could attack you for any other reason. And I actually think that that is a really cool thing, and a really cool thing that happened in this Unholy Horde series, and why I'm glad that we decided to play a little bit differently than we otherwise would. So anyways, I mentioned in the last episode we are probably going to wait around a bit, use this Matriarch relation that we have gained in order to hopefully try to buy some books, get the armor forgery going, and so that means we're going to be passing some time. However, I noticed here in Gorno there is um, a lady who is ready to be married, and she is a macaw, and she is 19 years old. This is absolutely perfect as a wife for Kelton, and she's only 400 gold. So we're going to go ahead and pay that bride price, and that will get us a wife for Kelton, who hopefully he can have a few children with her. He's only 24, she's 19, so that is definitely going to give them plenty of time. And otherwise, we're just going to be speeding things along, hiring more warriors in the meantime, and hopefully we get the trader a few more times. Okay, now Mustok decided to settle another one of the burnt down cities. This time it is Letos, and we are going to once again burn them down before they start to gain power. But I'm going to try to wait for the next day for the trader to show up, and hopefully we can get the books that we need, because I don't want to hit our Matriarch's relationship too hard and cause the trader to not show up. But we are going to try to attack this hopefully today. Okay, so here we are at the Matriarch, and I bought a little bit of wood and carrots. I didn't realize I wasn't actually recording. The only knowledge that we actually have here is the wearing armor one, and I'm not going to bother with it. It just kind of gives less of a penalty for low skill levels wearing armor, and we don't really need that, except maybe for like our older warriors that are starting to lose skill, but I don't think that's going to count either because they're still above level 15. So we did buy carrots and lumber, and basically we need more lumber in order to get all these carrot fields going, because they are pretty much getting broken down and then not being repaired in time. So I do have the lumber mills prioritized at the moment, and I also moved Philomona off of all of the carrot fields that she was on so that she can focus on studying the workshop, so that she can get that done, so we can hopefully get our armor forging books. And otherwise, I think we are going to attack Letos. I think we can manage the relationship here with the Matriarch. Basically, we are going to get another minus 20, but I think we can probably make it work, I think. And if not, we do have a priest again, so I guess we could duel him to try to increase it again, but I think we really don't want to let Letos, you know, get their strength back. So we're going to go ahead and just start this attack. There we go, and Voinadar, I guess we'll send you too. We don't really need to send Kelton, I don't think. They're unlikely to really get any kind of, oh, well, that's interesting. They're really unlikely, to get any kind of experience from this battle, so I don't see a point in sending Kelton this time. On another note, we do have Senra Kor here, and I am going to hire him. He's a Varn, and this will fill up all of our titles, and that will give us many options when we want to create new vassals to continue dominating the continent. Okay, so as of now, this attack on Letos is actually only impacting our Matriarch relation by maybe about 10, so I guess these don't stack completely proportionally or something. But either way, we should be okay to get the trader again. And we will go ahead and see how it goes with Letos. We're only going to need to take out, you know, their one lord or whatever. And maybe we even take one of them captive. Now, I noticed this camp over by Mustok, and it has 23 bandits in it. I'm thinking we might bribe this. Maybe it'll knock down Mustok's population. Maybe they will stop settling these dead cities so often. We're going to try that. It's only, what is that, 300 gold again? Yes. Okay, so we will send a messenger to do that and see how that goes. Okay, and here we are at Letos, and this is, of course, not going to be any different than the last time. Just Serena here. Okay, and she died instantly, of course. So there we go, one dead. And we got another 900 gold in plunder. And unfortunately, that does mean we're no longer connected to Mastok. I didn't really think about this, but it looks like our bribe is still probably going to go through. We just won't get to see what the result of that is. Hopefully it goes through. Because otherwise we just kind of wasted 300 gold potentially, assuming it does not get sent back to us. Now, on another note, we have Tornet now in the city, so we're going to go ahead and give her something to do. Maybe she's not very smart, so let's see, what would be a good option for her? Maybe the coal furnace, since that's going to be something that can take a while and we'll be fine if it takes a little while to get done. And then Kelton can be set onto something a little more productive, such as the Caden language dictionary. And we also have Senric Core here, and he's actually very smart. I didn't realize just how smart he is. I wonder if he's the better option than Philomona. Well, he's actually a good manager as well. Okay. We'll just place him on, let's say. I'm not really too sure here. Can he? No. Okay. What can he go on? Maybe defensive towers or something to that extent. Yeah, I don't think it's going to really matter too much. Okay, we'll just place him on defensive towers, I suppose. Now, on the way home, I figure we're going to go ahead and attack this camp of forest bandits. It's very close by. It'll hopefully make Sophia a little bit more happy with us. They're a little bit upset with us right now. Not too bad, but enough. And it should also improve our matriarch relation a little bit. Okay, and here we are at this bandit camp. So let's go ahead and head in. And they do have a tower. Just the one, and just 2 people in them, so nothing too damaging to us for sure. And we have a lot of people now with armor, which is very nice to see. Perfect. Okay. Get the tower everybody. They are just burning these towers down so very quickly now. I don't know what exactly affects that, actually. But it does seem like they burn them down a little bit faster compared to in the past. Maybe it's their numbers, but I think it's more proportionate to something else. Maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it's the commander somehow. I don't understand how that could happen either. Either way, Sophia's a little happier with us now, and we are heading home, and then we're going to try to get Sedium and Senric to be a little more friendly with each other so that we can grant him a title. Okay, so we did receive this message back from the messenger that went to get these bandits to attack Mastok, and it seems that they are still going to do it. And including those 23, they're going to get an additional 5 from the ones that we hired. So that should, maybe it'll take out their walls. I'm not totally sure, but we will see soon, hopefully. Or maybe they will just end up burning one of their villages. Now, we have been getting quite lucky as far as the trader goes, and here we are once again at the trader. And we're going to just check and see if there's anything useful here. Not so far, at least. Now, I don't know exactly how it works if Philomona finishes the workshop. If she finishes the workshop, if that will refresh the stock in the trader. Probably not, so we'll probably have to wait at least until tomorrow. Maybe a couple more days, depending on how long it takes for the next trader, before we're able to actually start buying our armory forge books. Okay, and I had Sedium do a hunt here with Senric, and now he should be giving him a title, but they're trying to attend, I think it's Kelton and Tornet's marriage ceremony. Okay, and I believe they are now officially married. Seems like. Yes, okay. So now, hopefully he will go and immediately grant this title. Yes, it seems he is. He was trying to buy his own rings. We'll go ahead and stop that for the moment. Okay, there we go. Now we have the maximum amount of lords. And hopefully not too long until Kelton and Tornet have themselves a child. He is also trying to do a political demand for attacking Lacria, which is these guys. And we're not going to do that anytime soon, so hopefully he can somehow... maybe... Let's see. I could challenge him to a duel, maybe. Just something to improve his relationship with Sediman. I guess we'll just do a Flesh Wolf hunt at the next possible time. Okay, I was just looking around at more camps, and as you can see, all these camps in this area are actually pretty powerful. It doesn't look like there's one in Lacria, but that is fine. We could potentially start to bribe these to try to take down some walls, and it looks like Vastness Ruler also just died, so that is probably going to hurt them. I'm going to wait until we get that next trader, because there's no sense wasting the money if we're not going to be able to use it to actually attack one of the cities. But we could definitely spend the money and get all of these bandit camps to attack, hopefully, the cities that they are occupying. And that would definitely make it a lot easier to topple them. Now, unfortunately, we are out of carrots again. I really do not want to end up with losing a bunch of peasants again, so we're going to go and attack Silverkeep and Winterhall as well, which both have carrots in them. We'll send Sedium in, fill up his squad. It appears we are actually low on axes again. I don't know how that even happened. We haven't really gained that many warriors, so I don't really know. I'm gonna just give us 30 something. There we go. That should be plenty. I'm sure a bunch of them were getting destroyed in the last fight, so that's probably part of it. Yeah, as you can see, absolutely none of them really had weapons. We'll send Voynadar as well. And it looks like none of these guys have weapons either. Okay, so I need to spawn even far more than I thought. Let's just give ourselves 55, or actually maybe 65. And that's getting pretty close to full. Can I just... There we go. Actually, that did not refresh. Okay. There we go. Okay, and I think we're going to send Kelton as well here. Just because, really. No particular reason. And I think that's where we are going to call it for this episode. Looks like our priest is actually going crazy. That's kind of funny. But either way, in the next episode, we will deal with these attacks on these villages, and we may go ahead and get ready to attack one of these cities, assuming we can get the trader and get workshop finished, which Philomona is eating instead of studying. But either way, that's going to be it for this episode. So, as always, I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.